everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is doing really well today. Yesterday we went to Oklahoma City, which is like an hour and a half, 2 hours away from where we live, and we went to 4 Goodwill stores. Picked up a total of 17 items. A handful are for myself / my family, but I figured I'd show you guys what I got because there's a couple of really good things in here, and some really cute things for future baby boy. So yeah, I ended up picking up 1 pair of shoes, and then the rest of it was clothing items and then 1 book. So of the 17 items, I picked up 2 pairs of shoes, 1 book, and then 14 clothing items. So I'm actually know what I got at each store because I kept them separately. So I'm going to show you. You can tell there were some stores where I got quite a bit of good stuff, and then there were some that was like, eh. So I wanted to show you guys what I picked up. All right, so to start off, this was the first store that we went to. This location is actually only a couple months old. I want to say it opened beginning to middle of summer. We've only been to it once before. We had a pretty good luck last time, so we wanted to try it again this time, and I'd say it was pretty well worth it. So I'm gonna start with that and the 1 pair of shoes to resell that I got. So these are some really gorgeous Tory Burch, like not wedge heels, but it's kind of like a block heel, if you will, sandals. So really nice leather up here. This is kind of like a basket weave on the outside. There is a tiny bit of wear right there on this one, and then just a little tiny bit right here that's just poking out that I just need to cut off. So but other than that, perfectly good condition. These are a size, let's see here, 9.5. And there is a style number. If I remember, I will put down here what the style name is. But these were at Goodwill for $8.49, which is kind of their going adult shoe price range. And it only goes up from there. So typically Tory Burch shoes sell like in really good condition, and something similar to this, $50 to $100. So I was willing to pay $9 to then flip into somewhere in between there. So this was the 1 pair of shoes, like I mentioned, that I did pick up to resell. And then this item I picked up for our baby boy who's due in February. I thought it was so cute. So it's a little bodysuit, and on one sleeve it says Goofy, and then look at this hood, you guys. It's a Goofy hood, and it has a little hat. Oh my gosh, I thought this was so cute. They wanted $3.89. They're kind of expensive for their baby clothes because the Goodwill's in my town, 99 cents. So, but it is the Disney Junior Mickey line, size 3 months. So like I said, he's due in February. So this isn't like a Halloween thing. I just thought it was totally cute. So I went ahead and picked that up. And then I was happy to find this. This is a jacket, but it was actually in their sweater section. So it's like an open front, well, I say open front, it has some buttons, but you can keep it open, jacket. And it's kind of like a lightweight sweater material. I mean, it's definitely like thicker, so it'd be good for fall, but I mean, like lightweight as it's not like a heavy winter jacket. It does have some pockets, and this is the brand Faraday, which I do love picking up. This one's a size extra small, and the nice thing about Faraday is they have the style number on the tag. So I'll be able to look that up. It is 100% cotton, and all of their sweaters are $8.29. So I was willing to pay that, but for some other sweaters, like Walmart brand ones, that's a little high in my opinion. So picked that up, and then I found something that was on my BOLO list. Didn't think I'd find it here, but this sweater had its like tag kind of, it's like ruffled like that. So when I unruffled it, I saw that it's Billy Reed, which is a men's brand. This one's a size medium, made in Italy. Really nice blue sweater. And it is 62% wool, 23% cotton, and 15% nylon. So really good material. I checked it over, no holes or anything like that. And again, $8.29, but this was also in the women's section. So even though it's a men's, but Yeah, I was willing to pay that because it has been on my BOA list for a while. It has a good material content mixture, and perfect for the season we're going into. So that was the 4 items that I picked up at that store. Now, this is actually the last store that we went to. I only got 3 items here. This is the other pair of shoes I got for baby boy, actually. I know when he's in this size shoe, he will not be walking. So I do get that. They're very soft. They're just like, they're just too cute. They are Nua tags, 0 to 3 months from Oshkosh, or baby bagosh technically. They had these at $5.49, which the price part was ripped off. So I don't know how much they were originally, probably 20 bucks. But I was willing to pay that. Very cute. Slightly concerned though, because we think baby boy is probably going to have some big feet. I wear size women's 10, which is bigger for women. And then my husband wears a size 15 to 16 in men's, very large for men. So he may not even fit into these, but we're going to see. I figured we'll just hold on to those and we'll see. And then I picked up 1 item and my husband picked up 1 item. So I found these cool pants. They are women's, size 6. They're like a brown purple color. I do pretty well with cool pants. There's the logo here. Normally it'd be in color, so I didn't see it from there. There's also that there. I just saw it from this. So normally it would be in this color range, but they only wanted $7.29. I went ahead and picked it up for that. I've never, well, I can't say I've never. I haven't recently sold colored pants from Cool, but I did actually just a couple days ago sell a pair of Cool pants for, I want to say $35. So, you know, I was willing to pay the 7 something for those. And then my husband picked up this one, and I love this brand. So this is probably his favorite item that he found. It is Arc'teryx. This is a men's size small, blue polo shirt. That is their logo right there, which is of the Arc'teryx. It was $6.79. And usually they have their style name in here. This one is called the Captive short sleeve polo. So it'll be really easy to list that. And Arc'teryx, I probably found it maybe 10 to 12 times, but it doesn't stay in my closet long. So, all right, this was one of the middle stores we went to. I picked up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 items here. My husband found this black short sleeve shirt. Was $3.99, but he happened to spot that it is Lululemon. No size dot, tag, anything like that, but I've said it before on this channel. I'll say it again. That doesn't matter to me. I will measure and list it. So he found that. And then I found this bra. It was $4.69. It is the brand NYX. So this is their logo. And I have several bras by this brand, and they're my absolute favorite. It's a size M+, which is like medium plus. They have a size chart on their website to help me kind of figure out what that, you know, equals. It doesn't say a style name on here, but I think it does have a style number. So these bras are relatively expensive. So the padding is still in here. There is a little bit of just one little surface mark here. I'm just going to toss it in the wash, and yeah, it should come out no problem. So yeah, I went ahead and picked that up. And then while I was actually right before I found that, maybe right after, I was almost at the end of an aisle, and someone came and just like put something they didn't want up. So when I got to it, I was pleasantly surprised. So this is like a long line sports bra / crop tank top, and it is Lululemon. This store likes to mark up Athleta and Lululemon like crazy. So I was really surprised. This was only $5.99. And it is newer because the size and style information is on a square, which they changed that, I want to say about a year ago or so. So this is a size 6, and like I said, it has the style number in there. It still has the padding in here, so this should sell really well. I'll be able to get all of the information that I need to by pulling that style number. And I usually go to lulufanatics.com. That's like the best website in my opinion to find all the current information on a style. So I'm very happy she ended up putting that one back. Like I said, they do mark up Athleta and Lululemon, but I guess they missed this one. Athleta, size medium. And this is the, well, it doesn't say on here, but it's 100% linen. It is from spring of 2024. Very cute pair of pants. Kind of like a oatmeal gray color. And it was only $7.29, which is, it looks to be kind of like their normal pant price there. So happily picked that up. And then the one book I picked up was my first book of baby signs for baby boy. So it's sign language, like common ones, how to say it, how to like shape with your fingers or hands, and just like common baby ones. So yeah, I just thought that'd be cool to get. It was $1.09, which for their books is honestly not bad. Okay, last store. Tell me if you would have picked up this item. So I was going through the pants section and came across this, which I love this brand. I actually just sold a pair of Frank and Eileen pants for $90. Sorry, Teddy is trying to move the tripod. This is a size 6. Trying to see if it shows the style name. The Wicklow pants. So as you can see, they are like a white off-white color. They were $7.29. I debated picking them up, and I don't even know if it's going to show on camera. It is very, very lightly on here. It has a very light blue color transfer. So right in here, it's so super light. I don't know, maybe right here you could see it. It's very, very light at the very bottom of the pants. There's a little bit on each leg. So I don't know if I want to try to bleach these and get that out. I don't know even then if it would come out, or if I should just list them as is, because honestly with them on, you could never tell the difference. And I still think I could get at least $50 for them. I mean, I haven't looked up this style, but just again, based off of the pairs of Frank and Eileen pants I've sold in the past, that's kind of, I've gotten more than 50 for them. Yeah, $7.29. I was willing to take the risk, but let me know in the comments down below if you guys would have. My husband found this shirt by Cotopaxi. It's a men's size extra large, and it says outdoorsy on the front. It was $3.99, so I was more than willing to pick that up. I happened across this, and it looked familiar because I have a very similar short sleeve one, and indeed it was Lululemon. Now this was $6.29, but red tags were half off. So it ended up being $3.15 for this. No size dot, but long sleeve. I'll be able to measure, no problems. This was also an exciting find. I've only found this brand, I believe, twice before. Xirena, maybe? Xirena. It's a size medium. It's a pink button down long sleeve shirt. I believe it's 100% cotton. Let me just double check. Yep, 100% cotton. Like I said, size medium. This was $6.29. I believe I've sold a top and I want to say a dress before. Both sold over $35. I believe the top was $35 and then the dress I think was more. So I was willing to pay that. And then the last item is a new to me brand, I'm pretty sure. I think I've heard this brand before, but I'm not sure. So it's called Something Navy. This is a size small, and it's like a two-toned, two-fabric cardigan. So this is a lighter beige tan, and then this is like a super, super soft, like darker tan, light brown. Open front cardigan, has pockets. It was $8.29, but it was red tag, so I paid $4.15. This is 61% nylon, 19% acrylic, 18% wool, and 2% spandex. It also has a style number on here, so I should be able to look it up. But based on just like cardigans with wool content, seem to sell for about 40-ish. So I need to look up a little bit more, but since it was half off, I was willing to take a risk. But let me know if you guys have heard of that brand before and had any luck with it. It seemed like a lot of their pieces actually sold for a decent amount. So I don't know if it's necessarily a bolo or not, but I was happy to pick that up for the price I picked it up at, for the comps that I was seeing for a similar style cardigan. So that was all that I picked up yesterday. Pretty happy with everything I found. I had picked up a couple other things, but ended up being some holes in a couple of things, and then the price points for some of them was just a little bit too high, but I was pretty comfortable with what I paid. They are a little bit more expensive up there, but they do tend to have a little bit better stuff than my area typically has. So all right, well, today that I'm filming this is September 28th, but by the time this goes out, it will be the beginning of October, the beginning of Halloween season. I love this season of year, October, November, December. So Halloween's in October, Thanksgiving is in November, and Christmas is in December, and then we have New Year's, and then February 3rd is my due date. So very excited, just everything that's going to be happening over the next couple of months. But yeah, let me know how sales have been going for you guys, and if you found anything really cool while thrifting, garage selling, anything like that recently, in the comments down below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it, and subscribe if you kind of like my vibe and the vibe of my channel. All right, I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.